Registration Blues, starring everyone's favorite, Jace Koch.
Hey Jace, are you excited for graduation?
I'm not graduating. This is my mom. I took the wrong classes, and I don't have enough credits. I'm not going to graduate for another 2 years.
2 more years. Here's your lunch.
It's January and it is time for registration. Let's talk you guys through the registration process for 2015. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you need to know is what do you need to graduate from Gilbert High School? You need 22 credits to graduate from Gilbert High School, and this is the breakdown of the 22 credits. You need 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 3 years of science, 3 years of social studies. You need 1 year of a PE class, and there's lots of ways to get PE now these days. You need 0.5 of a computer class, and this one's really important. You need 2 years of a CTE/fine art class. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a little while. And then the last bit you need is 4.5 elective credits. When you add that all together, you have 22 credits needed to graduate from Gilbert High School. Now let's talk about the difference to university entrance requirements. University entrance requirements are very similar to graduation requirements, but there's some differences. And here they are. You first need 4 years of English. You need 4 years of math. You only need 2 years of a social studies class, 3 years of a lab science, 2 years of a foreign language. And that's right, that foreign language has to be the same foreign language for those 2 years. Foreign language is not a graduation requirement. It's a university entrance requirement. Can't tell you how many times people ask me that one. All right, and the last thing, and this is a biggie, ladies and gentlemen, university entrance requirements require you to have 1 year of a fine art. That is a pure fine art. That is band, choir, orchestra, drama, dance, anything from our fine arts, visual or performing areas will cover that 1 year of a fine art. And that is the university entrance requirements. And those are very similar across the United States. In-state, that's what it is. If you're looking out of state, check and see what those requirements are exactly. And if you need help, we're glad to help.
Jace, I just don't understand what's going on here. I'm looking at your schedule and you're signed up for calculus. How are you signed up for calculus when you didn't even pass algebra? Didn't you talk to your teacher about this?
No, I forgot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk advisement. What does advisement mean? Advisement means you've got to talk to your teachers and ask them what classes you should take for next year. For instance, yo, Miss Foley, I'm a junior. What should I take for English next year? You've got 3 choices of what you can take for English your senior year. You need to have that conversation with every one of your teachers. Math, English, science, and social studies. They're the experts and they know what you should be taking the next year. Here's the other piece, your parents.
2 more years. Here's your lunch.
They're part of this process too. You've got to talk to your parents and make sure that they're part of this process as well. So make sure they know also what it is you're taking.
Hey, so you got your schedule. Did you register for all the right classes?
No, I forgot to register. I didn't go on the portal. Now I have agriculture. I don't even know what that means.
All right, let's talk about the 2 P's in registration. We're talking paperwork and we're talking portal. First of all, paperwork. You're going to get a packet of materials to take home to register. It's really important that on that paperwork you enter down correctly the right stuff that you want to take for next year. That paperwork has to be filled out correctly. And if you don't know how to do it, come down and see a counselor during your lunch hour. We'll be happy to help. Make sure that your parents sign that as well, because if your parents don't sign that, guess who's picking out your classes for you? That's right, you guessed it, me and the rest of the counselors in our office. And do you really want one of the counselors picking out your schedule for you? So get it right the first time, include your parents, fill out that paperwork, and turn it in. Let's talk about that second P. The second P is portal. That's right, portal. Infinite Campus is the portal that you will enter in all of your course requests. So you're going to do this electronically, and you're going to do it in paper as well. Once again, the 2 P's, portal, paper. Don't forget, get them both done, and we're good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so to wrap it up, if you've got any questions, stop down to the counseling office during your lunch hour, 4th and 5th hour. We're here to help. We'll be available all throughout the month of January answering questions in regards to registration. And the last couple things to remember are this. Graduation requirements and university entrance requirements, they're different. Make sure you know each of them and that you know the difference between the two. Next thing, advisement. Again, talk to your teachers. Make sure you're asking them what are the classes you should be taking next year. They know it better than anybody. Advisement, talk to your teacher. And make sure your parents are part of that process as well. They need to know what you're taking also. And they need to sign off on it as well. Which leads us to our last 2 things, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 P's. Paperwork and the portal. Make sure that your paperwork is filled out correctly and signed by your parents. Because if it's not, we're going to pick your classes for you. And then your portal in Infinite Campus, that's the place where you'll enter all of your classes that you're requesting for 2015. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's pretty simple. Have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, stop on down. We're happy to help. Go Tigers!